Welcome back. It's time now for Media Watch with James Creedon. Good evening, James.
Good evening, Annette.
Okay, so the French League Against Racism and Anti-Semitism, better known here in France by its acronym LICRA, have come up with a rather provocative video today.
Right, let's just say they wouldn't be massive fans of the far right. Historically, not friends of minorities in France, one could say. But in any case, yes, so they've put out this video to, I suppose, champion their cause, which is to not champion the FN. Let's take a look at what happens, a sort of a climactic build-up to the end of the video.
Well, you better explain, James, who we just saw.
She was just having a bad day, you know, her makeup wasn't very good. She, you know, got a new pair of glasses that didn't suit her. No, that is her father, Jean-Marie Le Pen. And I suppose what they're saying is just because a blonder, womanier, more sort of charismatic version, well, actually maybe not more charismatic, he's very charismatic.
Younger female
That's
version.
right. She tried to put a more modern, modest face on the far right in France with certain success, with a certain degree of success. But what they're saying is the Front National remains a far right party with far right ideas. It harbours a lot of far right individuals who have nostalgia, some of them, for the Vichy regime, best known for collaborating with the Nazis. So there you go. That's their way of saying avoid.
James, now moving to Syria, where Facebook has become a tool of the Assad government in fighting, obviously, increasing opposition to his rule. He's a bit late to the party on this one, isn't he?
Well, they are a little bit, but what's interesting... Well, I thought you meant the website was late figuring out that Facebook is being used. Well, he is getting on the game a little bit late, but what they've put together here on the ONI website, that's OWNI.fr, a very good website about what's happening online. They have listed ways in which Facebook and other social media are being used in the propaganda war, because of course Facebook is being used to organise amongst revolutionaries, and now it's also being used as part of the counter-revolution bid by the Assad government. So here you have him arm wrestling Uncle Sam, you have him with a lion in the background. Assad means lion in Arabic, and further up again you have him with Jesus Christ, because in fact there is a big attempt to appeal to the minorities, the very sizable minorities, including the Christian minority in Syria. So there you go, an example of their attempts to fight back.
James, tomorrow is the 100th anniversary of a ship called Titanic. But I think for this generation, when you say Titanic, they think of Kate Winslet.
They do.
They probably don't think of the actual ship itself.
But what they certainly probably don't think of is Post-it. And I'll tell you why, because Post-it was one of many, many brands, this is the Rue 89 website, that have tried to use the image of the sinking Titanic to sell their brand. Here you can see what they're saying is, hey, gone for a leak, keep an eye on the helm, please. So pointing out that if Post-its had existed back then, maybe things would have been different. Elsewhere, waterproof paints have used it. You know, all sorts of different products. So, you know, a little bit in bad taste, but certainly a very interesting look at how it's been used in marketing over the years.
It certainly is an image. And finally, it's Friday the 13th.
It's all sorts of spooky music. I was going to try to do it, but better.
Actually, in China, Friday the 13th doesn't mean anything, by the way. It's very much in Western culture.
Bizarre. And in fact, in Europe, in France, rather, it can be good luck. And they're pointing out in several articles that we have here that the fact that there's going to be 3 Friday the 13th this year, for example, you know, it's good luck and bad luck. In France, actually, people play the lotto because they think they're going to make more money out of it. I like this video in Gawker. They're saying, look at this video to ward off evil spirits. I think it's just an excuse to play it. Let's have a look.
James Creedon, a pleasure as always. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Annette.
And that's it for now for the newsroom. I'll be back in a few minutes with more news and headlines. Stay with us here on France 24.